There's an untold truth that no one is talking about when it comes to non-native English speakers working in medical affairs. It's time for me to talk about it. You see, one of the biggest myths I've ever heard is that native English speaking medical affairs professionals are automatically better off than non-native speakers. Now, the native speaker may appear to be more effective because they'd probably be more grammatically correct and fluent, but the truth is that in order to succeed in medical affairs, you must be an effective communicator. In other words, while of course you need to know what to say, it's just as, if not even more important, that you know how to communicate your message effectively so that your colleagues or audience understand your message, are interested in your message, and most importantly, respect your message. I remember back when I was in university, I had a brilliant sports psychology professor from Italy who used to be a professional windsurfer. His class was later in the day, and he would sometimes have trouble thinking of the right words to express himself in English. But it didn't really matter. Everyone loved his class because of how he presented the course material. He was animated, he spoke with passion, and he constantly did things to engage the class, like asking us questions and telling fun stories related to the lesson. On the other hand, most of my professors were native speakers. I'm sure their English was perfect, but I can't remember any of them because their lectures were so boring that I was sleeping half the time. And I could tell you that many of them were less than friendly during their office hours. So what you need to do as a non-native English speaker is to take a more holistic approach and make sure that you're integrating the specific English phrases and vocabulary with the soft leadership communication skills so you can stand out in your position and gain the respect of your colleagues. For example, let's say you want to feel more comfortable leading meetings in English. Once you have a decent understanding of the specific vocabulary and phrases needed for specific scenarios in a meeting, like dealing with interruptions and opening and closing, etc., you need to immediately start practicing how you would communicate your message effectively like a leader would. You can do this by practicing your nonverbal communication, your tone, pacing, sticking to the agenda, and other interpersonal aspects and techniques that confident communicators use to show their expertise and build trust with their colleagues. So I hope this helped. And by the way, if you're struggling with your confidence speaking English and are considering getting some help with improving your communication skills, get in touch.